pretty good now.
Oh, hey. Welcome back. We got a really good show planned for you today, so stick around. Bought a Harbor Freight bench grinder stand. I know I said I was gonna make one, but this was $59, so, and it's heavy. So I don't know, I'm gonna put it together real quick and then I'll show you when I'm done. So I wanna make a stand, and I made the stand. And listen guys, I don't know if you can see this or not. I love Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's great, okay? But what you're gonna see, let's just get it over here on the work table so you guys can look at it. So what I'm gonna do is I've already put this together, but again, I don't like the way that it is. So I went today to the old Tractor Supply and I got some bolts and some washers and some nuts. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make it better. This is my plan. Give me that bag that we bought from the Tractor Supply. Yeah. So look at this hole right here. This is threaded. Can you show that the hole is, there's nothing but pipe in there? So what I'm gonna do is I was able to get, because these bolts are really janky too. So what I did is I went to Tractor Supply and I got some bolts and some washers. So if you notice this at the top here, come here and get a close up on this. Can you, I don't know if the lighting's good enough. Look up here though, no, up here. There's a gap around this pipe. And so what a fellow's thinking he can do is he's gonna put this bolt in, and I'm gonna take a couple of these washers and put them as spacers in between there, and then we're gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna put a nut on there and just cinch her down, right? So I think that's gonna solve our problem. Now, this whole video may have to stop right here if the aforementioned bolts that I bought don't fit the threads on this. Or we may just waller them out, huh?
Yeah.
Hang on, I don't, listen. It worked in the store, you know what I mean? So let's just see, we may have to do some wallering.
That's a good way to get a wallet or to lie around.
There we go. Oh, what did we say? Cross thread is better than no thread? So we are probably gonna wallow these threads out. Man, that stinks. Hey, listen, we show you the real thing though here. We don't, you gotta, listen, our cameraman is not very light on his feet. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, we're gonna wall it out. Can you plug that in? Sounds like we're burning a wick. So here's what we're gonna do now. Everybody tracking what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get a good shot of this up top, but look at this. So we're gonna put the spacer, see this gap in here? I don't like that. When I go to sandwich this in, it's gonna, you know what I mean? That pipe is hot too, in case anybody was wondering. So I'm gonna try to put this washer in here, but I gotta wait. This is did I not? See, I bought all this stuff just from memory today. Yeah. There we go. I think it's gonna work. One should be enough. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're still pretty good. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip this on over, nice and carefully. See what I got going in there? Can you see it down in there? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Move your monkey hands.
I don't have monkey hands. Here we go. Let me just get it on there first, and then how about I'll show you. All right, so check this out. Come here, cameraman. So you see what I'm aiming for here? Now, and you can even see on this one here, see where I tightened that one in from the factory and it's got the pipe all deformed? That's no bueno. So this one's not as deformed, but I'm still gonna drill the hole in the other one. And when I do that and put that bolt in there, that's why I got the bolt so long, is I'm gonna torque her down. You with me? And then we're gonna tighten this, so if you wanna come in and check the action, you can. It's totally up to you. Did I put a lock washer on that? Yeah, I did. I got grade 8 bolts, which is really overkill. But when you go to Tractor Supply, that's what you get. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, what does that look like? We probably need a light on this, but look at that. Oh. I mean, you see where I was going for on that? How many people didn't think that I was gonna, that was gonna, anybody didn't think that was gonna work? I see that hand. this side might need more water. Well, this is deformed, so we're good. Okay, I need you to hold it tight. Whatever you did the last go round, at the very end, like put your knee into it. Perfect. Hey, you're doing a better job holding it. I have worn this bit out. Hold it one more time. Let's do it. That is hotter than a $2 pistol. Now, see, I'm pushing the. You don't see it because I'm so cool, or I guess just say talented. I'm actually pushing against that washer, or else it would fall down. So now I'm going to very precariously, carefully. See how it caught it in there? We'll edit that out. I dropped it, didn't I?
The part where you dropped it?
The part where I dropped it, and I was bragging about how good it was.
We will absolutely not.
You know what though? I got something for that. I can do that. I can do that.
Cut that.
This is what we're gonna do right here. Look, listen. The area affected is here. Come on, please work. I don't. Is that? Wait a second. Oh no, it's magnet. Okay, it's magnet.
That wasn't a circle. What is?
I didn't know if it was some type of aluminium product. Hey, yellow level. There we
It's
go.
like watching field surgery in a war.
Hang on, calm down. Now we got our bolt. Listen, we're just gonna keep this. We're gonna dance with the one that brought us. Right? It worked the first time, so we're gonna. Ooh, yeah, we're still good. We're gonna flip her over. What I meant by that.
Translate would be nice.
We're not going to change up our method. It worked good the first time. You know what? Everybody else gets it. It's just y'all. This is, boy, wait till you see this. It is tight. Like it's barely, those bolts are barely, they're getting acquainted is what I'm saying. They are almost touching. This one it's going to be perfect. I'm gonna show you. You want to take a look at it? Check this out. Now, if this works right, where's my pointer? That was pretty good. We're going to use the pointer. Maybe we'll get a laser one later. But look, what I'm trying to do here is effectively, we want to squish this back down. That's the technical term, squish. We want to
squash.
We're going to put. I didn't know the cameraman was going to talk, but that's okay. Everybody wants to be a star. Hey, look at that though. This is actually. Look at this. Get in here, cameraman. Look at this. I mean, that torquilized it. Look at that. I mean, this is we're taking Harbor Freight. Hand in the way. We're taking Harbor Freight stuff and we're making it good again. We're good. All right.
What do you mean
now,
Harbor Freight? Central Machinery. Come on, man.
Harbor Freight. I says. Duck, I says. All right. This is good. I'm happy with it. This is working extremely well. And I don't really know what we're going to do on the top because we'll get to, just hang on. Bear with me. All right, here we go. Ready? Man, this bit is gone.
Oh my goodness, it is.
Well,
It's got one last.
we'll see. Everybody needs to, hey, listen, we're going to do what? We can't do it anymore. I mean, it's not doing anything. I thought I bought another 7/16 bit, but I'm, you know, I gotta say it, I'm embarrassed. You know, this is the part where we could just say that we did it. You know what I mean? And we got it figured out. I'm really tempted to go with a 1/2 inch.
You didn't get this part of YouTubers by, like it's like.
Hey, listen, when you got to get the video done, and I'm just gonna be honest with you too. Like I mean, a new bit is probably about $15, and I'm another $15 away from getting yelled at by my wife. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the 1/2 inch. Okay. Ready? We're gonna go big on this one.
Assume position.
Ooh, that was not what I wanted. Actually, that worked pretty well last time. Feels like operation. Yeah. Okay. I still have to say though, it's $59. Like I'm super impressed. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Now, I want you to do something. I want you to get a shot of that because I'm pretty happy with that. That is, I mean, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah? Oh, I was asking the cameraman. Okay, you can do this. Okay. All right, so here's the other issue, and I don't know if you can see it on camera. Just stay right here for a second. Hang on, let me grab something. All right, so now I can already tell that is way better. What way? Yeah, that's way better. All right, so now the way I'm going to do this, it's good. I mean, it's good. But that's not the part. This is the part I'm going to look at. Can you see this? This is not so good. Are you looking at the bubble?
Hmm?
Right? Needs to go. Now this way I thought was okay, but we beat it around so much now. It's off. All right, so what we're going to try to do, and look at this. This is what's terrible. So I put this rack on, and you can see how it's already deformed the back of that just by me torquilizing it. You see that? And even look at this one too, you know what I mean? And that's just because I have a tendency to overkill, okay? I do. So this part here, honestly, I'm not even gonna try to solve because I've already got the big indention in there. Quite frankly, I don't know how much I'm gonna use this little basin. I'm assuming, unless you guys know better, I'm assuming this is, you can put like parts, but you can also put water. So if you're grinding something, you can dump it in there to get it cooled off. So there's a hole here, but I want to try to beat this back into place because the problem with this one is there's nowhere, because of the way that it is, I can't put a nut in there and tighten her down. This one's just going to have to be all the way through. So I do have a plan though on how we can fix this and make it much better. And it does involve doing some more drilling, but it's going to be smaller. So I got to try to figure out how to pull this. Can you see this right here? I want to make sure the cameraman knows what we're trying to do here. So we're trying to get this dent out, but we also want to mount this top piece. And we want to mount it level both ways. So I got to try to figure out how to pull this out. Now, first thought is just take a hammer and beat it in there, but there's no way you're going to be able to get a hammer in there, I don't think, without messing up this other stuff too. So let me just see. Let me see if we've got something we can use on that. I'm thinking if we use, maybe we can. I don't know. All right. I think we're going to be able to live with that. So what I'm thinking is we definitely have to get us a starting point. Now, here's the other thing too, is I really want to be able to look down and see if that basin is lined up with this perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I've got this where I want it now. I'm going to mark it. I'm going to line this up here just to keep myself straight, right? Okay, good. Now the goal is I want to get this perfectly level. I mean, listen, I'm not machining parts for an airplane, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but I mean, a fellow wants it to be, right?
Yeah.
Mazel, we're doing it. Level it up. It doesn't need to be perfect because we got to put the other screws in, but this one is an important one. All right. I don't know why I did all that because I still got to drill a hole. Right, now. And oh, you did your job. See, I wasn't expecting it. So. I like it.
That's a life lesson for parents. If you holler enough, eventually they're going to do it.
All right, so now it's much better. So Harbor Freight's good, but you just got to play with it a little bit. And I'm pretty sure that I probably got another Chinese Wu-Tang flu from all of the cast iron. Okay, so should we test it with the grinder? At least run a revolution on it, see if it's gonna shake?
I mean, yeah. Come this way.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a couple days later. As with anything, you know, this is kind of a hobby to do this on the side, so I'm not, I can't break my neck to finish the videos is what I'm saying. So, but this may be a project somebody else wants to try. I'm not a machinist, I'm not a mechanic, I'm not all of that. But I wanted to get the bench grinder up and going to be able to play with it. And so I did. So that night we just left it sitting here, and then I was able to rummage through my stockpile and get some bolts. And once I gathered those up, I was able to attach it. And sure enough, it works, and it works famously. I don't know if you can hear that. The basin rattles just a little bit from time to time. There you go. You hear it now. But other than that, you know, I didn't mount it to the floor. I didn't want to. I mean, I didn't think I'd have to. And I've actually been going to town with this thing. I've got a grinding wheel on it now. Hope that's not too loud. I have a grinding wheel on it now. And hey, stay tuned. I don't know if you remember, I've been teasing about it for a while. I've been teasing about that vise. I started on the vise this weekend. And this is kind of the sneak peek of just grinding it down. I haven't even polished it yet. Bought some polishing wheels. And it seems that every time I get into something new, there's like a whole new set of things to learn, which is, it's okay, I guess, but polishing wheels are not all the same. And so apparently there's all kinds of different rules about that too. So anyway, you'll see more of that on the next video. But if you have one of these stands, and listen, somebody may say, hey, why didn't you just weld it together? I know you got a welder. With the cast iron, I haven't ever welded cast iron, and I've seen guys on videos heat it up with a torch first to be able to weld it. That would have been ideal, is just heat that up and then weld it to it. But you know, I wanted to do something fast and easy, and I didn't want a chance breaking it because I didn't want to waste any money. So anyhow, there it is. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, not a aficionado on this stuff and not an expert, but hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. And again, sneak peek, look at this. I don't know if you can tell what that is or not, but that is the little Columbia vise sitting in, it's not sitting in OxiClean, it's actually sitting in CLR. Did a lot of work on that this weekend trying to get it up and going. So, hey, I hope you're enjoying seeing this stuff. So what do they say? Mash the subscribe button and pound on the like. I think that's what they say now. And more videos to come. See ya.